On January 24, 2023, Formula One official website has posted the news that Red Bull team principal Christian Horner opens up whether Ricciardo could return to Red Bull's seat in the future. But it seems that Horner's statement is a bad news for Daniel Ricciardo and his fans. Let's see on this video. Red Bull team principal Christian Horner hopes that Daniel Ricciardo's time with the team in 2023 will help him rediscover his passion for the sport, but says his team currently have no plans to offer the Australian racer a full-time race seat. Speaking recently on the KTM Summer Grill podcast, Horner was asked whether Red Bull would consider offering Ricciardo a full-time race seat in the future, to which he replied, "Well, we were surprised to see Daniel be out on the open market. So, for us having grown up with Red Bull, having nurtured him since being a junior, it made sense for us to bring him back into the fold. A driver with so much experience and such a high profile. I think that Daniel had fallen out of love a little bit with Formula One. He's had a couple of really tough seasons, particularly in 2022. For him to play a supporting role to the race drivers as our third driver, both back here in the factory and at events with all the commercial partners we have as one of the most recognizable faces currently in and around Formula One, for us it made a lot of sense." He continued, "And I hope in the process, Daniel will rediscover his passion for Formula One, but we certainly have no plans to utilize him other than in that third driver role, to combine with the commercial activities that he will be performing." Horner also provided insight into what Ricciardo will be doing for the reigning Constructors' Champions this year, revealing that while his responsibilities will include a lot of work at the factory, fans could expect to see him around the paddock in 2023. "Daniel will be attending some races," said Horner. "Obviously, he will be our reserve driver for those events. He will probably do some tire testing for us to help out with the Pirelli program that gets distributed around the teams. He will be doing some work in the simulator. So he will be doing more of those activities. And then of course with the commercial demands that we have from the myriad of sponsors and partners that we have, particularly with a much bigger presence in the US, where Daniel is now predominantly based. With 3 Grands Prix there next year, he is going to have a busy agenda for the season ahead." Many of the fans embraced the return of Daniel Ricciardo with Red Bull, saying that he is back where he belongs. Many of the fans also believe that knowing how unpredictable Christian Horner and Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko and how they like to make headlines, Daniel will return in 2024 to partner up Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez will be ditched. Should the tension between Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez grow this year, Red Bull will always have a backup now with Daniel and could be a threat to Perez. But if Ricciardo partnered up with Verstappen next year and Daniel got his winning form back, wouldn't it be an inter-team conflict as well? Well, if that is the case, at least we all know that Daniel and Max are friends no matter what happened. Compared to the awkwardness between Max and Checo from the incident happened in last year's Brazil Grand Prix. Knowing how bold Christian Horner and Helmut Marko, do you think they will put Ricciardo back in the Red Bull seat next year? Let me know in the comments section below. While you are here, watch my others to keep yourself updated in everything Formula One.